Hi guys, assalamu alaikum, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today I'm so grateful to God. I don't like that lighting, it's dark, but we shall adjust. Today I'm so grateful to God, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. By the time this video falls down, my son is turning 15 years, and I'm so grateful to God for letting me be his mom and for letting me see him turn 15. And it's been 15 years of motherhood, I tell you, and I'm so excited. I don't know how I can explain how I'm feeling from inside, but I'm so grateful to God, and I'm so happy and excited, and I don't know, I'm over the moon, and I thank God for letting me be Glenn's mom. So as you all know, or if maybe you are new here, I am a teenage mom, and I gave birth to my son when I was only 16 and a half, and it has been responsibility after responsibility. It's like I've been what do you say this one, I've been responsible since that, like, you know, all this being a mom and being, actually it wasn't an easy thing to my family to accept that I'm married. I'm a teenage girl and I'm getting married, but this is what I wanted to do that time, you know, ile adolescence venye inakufinya tu hivi and uwezi ambiwa. I was that girl, like sikuwa naambiwa, sikuwa naambilika, sikuwa nasemeseka, and I chose it that way. So motherhood, it's been great. It has been great. It has its own highs, it has its own lows, but all in all, I'm so grateful to God, because I'm surrounded by a very supportive family. And God bless them for me, my mom and my dad and my sisters and my son's dad. They're all in his life, and I'm so blessed to have them around my son. It has made it a little bit like easier for me. So when I gave birth to my baby, you know, those things like cracked nipples. I was so young, but I was so determined, very determined to raise my baby. So you know, like when you give birth to the baby, I remember like this time I used to breastfeed my baby, and he used to vomit, like kakinyonya kana vomit, and I felt like I'm going to lose my baby. But luckily enough, we went to the hospital. He was having pneumonia, and he was treated. I have this even in my mind today. You know that there's a syrup, it's called Argumin. It's an antibiotic, Argumin syrup, and I remember we bought that one. So it was so expensive that time. Argument syrup, I'll never forget about that one. And alhamdulillah, my baby survived. And apart from ile tugonjwa tudogo kafru kahoma, I'm so grateful to God for the far he has brought us. And I really don't know how I can say, I'm an excited mommy, and I'm an excited mommy. So when you're a teenage mom and you have all these things running in your mind, for me there was nothing else apart from raising my baby and being this mother and being this good wife. God, and I spent my teenagehood as a wife, someone's wife. Hi God, how I made it through, ni Mungu to imagine. And I spent all my teenagehood as a mom, and now I'm adulting, and this is when life is starting. Because can you imagine, like my son told me before he went to school, it's like, Mom, this time you don't need to come back. You know, he's like the sound is so, sometimes when I call him I feel like I'm talking to his father, and he's like, Mom, you know, this time hauna haja ukuje nyumbani because we don't have a long vacation. You can treat yourself and go for vacation. You've always told me that you wanted to visit other countries apart from Kenya, so it's your time now, Mom. Unaweza enda mahali unataka. And I'm like, oh God, my boy is already becoming a man. He knows that, like, Mom has her own life, you know. But I'm grateful to God that for the man he has become. He is a responsible, mashallah, he's a responsible, mashallah, responsible young man. and I'm grateful to God, and all that I can do is just pray to God to be his guide and his guard as he starts, you know, it's like another chapter in life, the teenagehood and all those things that comes with all this. And I just pray God to protect them, my son and those who are turning 15. And I can never forget that this specific day that I gave birth to my son, there is a woman who lost her baby, you know. So I am blessed, I am so blessed. And in between there are so many babies who have gone, but God has made me that mom until today. I'm so grateful to God. And there's so many stories to share about motherhood, you know, so sweet memories of my little boy when he was young. The first time I bought him his first bike, Alhamdulillah. You know, those moments are moments that his first steps, you know, and his first steps I can never forget. I used to stay in this house in Huruma, Nairobi, with his dad, and his dad came from work, and I saw my baby just woke up and he took his first steps and he ran towards his dad. And I can never forget the first sports shoe that I bought for my baby. It was like sneakers, like blue with a very cute white sole, very nice sneakers, his first pair of shoe. And from that time his dad is like, unajua ni ule mtoto wa safari boot and stuff like that. And I'm so grateful to God for all these memories. You know, when I gave birth to my baby, I hadn't bought too much clothes. I feel sorry for myself when I remember that time. Sikuwa nimenunua nguo mob za mtoi, and I never wanted to be around my mom because I was already a disgrace to her. So sikuwa namwambia what I was doing. So I was just doing my own things. I didn't have too much clothes for my baby because those people wenye tulikuwa tunatembea na hao walikuwa wananiambia, no, utanunua manguo ukizaa mtoto. And they didn't tell me that when I get my baby, it's going to be another roller coaster of things. You don't have time to go to the market like you used to have before. So sikuwa natunguo mob to mtoto. And I remember one day mtoto wangu alikuwa mgonjwa and I rushed him hosi. Wana pali nilikuwa napeleka mtoi hosi, my mom came, akafungua mtoto. Nilikuwa nimevalisha mtoi vest na kasweta hivyo. Guy, mami akakuja akaona mtoto wangu, akaona, guy, kota na gosia mwanama. And I told her, Mom, since I gave birth, I haven't had time to buy clothes for my baby. And people told me that you will buy clothes ukiza. Then the following day she sent my sister with so many clothes she bought for my baby. You know, first time moms, you know how crazy things are. My pregnancy was so smooth. This story is like up and down and mixed. It's emotions. My pregnancy was so smooth. I used to eat a lot. Unajua, I used to eat like everything isipokuwa chuma. I used to love, my favorite dish was matoke. And I would make porridge and put Cerelac on it, a lot of Blue Band and milk, and I would eat. Oh my God. You wanted to see me at that time. I was so chubby and so cute. So cute and so fat and my belly was so big. I have that, the maternity dress yenye nilikuwa nimevaa nikienda kuzaa mtoto wangu iko kwa nyumba. I'll show you on another video inshallah. Iko kwa nyumba. I have it somewhere, and it's, you know, those things that you want to cherish. So I got postpartum depression, and sikuwa najua ni nini, imagine. And I started, like, I was feeling like I'm hating my baby, or I'm feeling like I don't know how. Imagine, let me just say this on camera, I used to pinch my baby to cry ndio baba yake amchukue, because I was like, this is postpartum depression, and we didn't know about these things those time. Watu walikuwa wanasema, oh, ni malaria mara mundu arwaraga aciara. Imagine. But now that I'm educated, I know that, oh my God. And when people talk about postpartum depression and what I went through, now I realize, oh my God, this is what I was going through also. But all in all, Mungu ametusaidia. Tumefikisha miaka 15. It has not been easy though, but Mungu amekuwa on our side. This is not all how we planned, all I wanted. I wanted of course to raise my son tukiwa kwa baba yake, like a family, but that didn't happen. Even though we are still co-parenting, every parent wants to raise their kids around the entire family, unajua mom, dad and the kids, and it didn't happen that way. Na hatutasikia vibaya. I thank God for his dad, because he's always in his life and their family also. My son visits them whenever he wants. He stays there for like kama wamefunga shule for long, anaweza kaa huko as long as he likes, and then comes back to my home. And I'm so grateful and to God for all these things and for all these people in our lives. I can never forget this day when I gave birth to my son. It was on a Thursday. It was on my labor pain started on 25th of May 2006, and it was on a Thursday 9 a.m. hivi. Nikaanza kusikia sitaki kukula na venye nilikuwa napenda kukula. Unajua venye unasikia tu like something is wrong somewhere. And I remember I knew like I was not okay. Niliekelea maziwa kwa jiko, ikamwagika kama naiangalia na siwezi amka hapo. The way I was feeling so weird. And I thank God for my what do we call this guy? My baby daddy's brother. He was so close to me. And I remember he cooked. My baby daddy was not around that time. He had already left for work. He cooked for me breakfast. Imagine nimeona kaboy kamevaa t-shirt kama ya mtoto wangu. Kamepita hivyo na bike, you know. My baby daddy's brother made for me breakfast, and he made for me lunch, but the whole day I spent it kwa kitanda nikisikia so weird. And then around 5 o'clock, muiru wako, I don't know how you call these people, is like my baby daddy's brother's wife, uyo, we call them muiru wako in Kikuyu. He came after work and he found like I had started vomiting, and I was vomiting too much. And then she said, you know, these are signs of labor and you should get ready to end the hosi. And I'm like, no, I'm not feeling anything. I'm just feeling so bad, like so weird. My stomach is so heavy and that vomiting. So we went to hosi, tukaenda hosi, and nikaanza kusikia tu kauchungu kidogo kanakuja kanaenda, and I'm like, I'm waiting for that kiuchungu. Unajua ukiwa na mimba na ukiwa first time mom, people tells you about ile uchungu itakushika, utatokwa na wazimu. So I'm still waiting for that uchungu itanishika nitokwe na wazimu, unajua. And I stayed in the hosi around from 6, 7, 8, 9. When of course we went kwa hosi, I was admitted immediately. And walikuwa wamesema I'm open, I was dilated. Story ya dilation, venye they check you, I don't think I would want to feel this thing again anymore. It's more painful than that. Unajua, I don't know where the pain comes from. It's so painful. And then they admitted me, and I was there waiting and vomiting. And the reason I was feeling so weak is because I didn't eat anything after I started vomiting. Sikuwa nakula, and then I was taking in water. Nikikunywa maji natapika, nikikunywa natapika, and I didn't want to eat anything. Fortunately, around 11, 12 kakuchungu sasa kakaanza kukuja, and my water broke that time around 12. My water broke, and I told my mama, oh, maybe nataka kukojoa, I want to pee. And they told me, no, usiende kwa choo, you have to pee mahali umesimama ama ukojola ile kala umekuja nayo. So when I went, I didn't know that the pee was not just normal pee. I didn't know that my water was breaking, but iyo maji ikatoka kaniambia, we nhedi ugusiara, you know. When you say it in Kikuyu is like, we nhedi we woe baba siaku na woe indo siaku uthie kuria kwa riba tondu ni ugusiara. And then it was so unfortunate because that hour of the night the nurses were sleeping, walikuwa wamelala. But thank God, so my water broke, and then those mamas, they directed me where to go. By the time niende pale waiting room, nikiwa nimekaa hivyo nikasikia like na kuna kitu inatoka, there is something which is coming out. And then another mama told me, hakuna daktari saa hiyo washalala, you need to shift to that pale. Hare ho andu maciaragira hare. Then I went, by the time nipande hiyo kitanda ya kuzalia, ndo huyo mtoto wangu ashatoka. Should I say this on camera? The first thing I saw ya mtoto wangu, I hadn't, sikuwa nimefanya scan. Those days totio horo wa scan. Guy, ipua mi. Hatukuwa tunajua mambo za scan, but I was so positive that I'm getting a baby boy. And I saw the balls. This is the first thing I saw for my son before even I could see his face. I saw the balls and I was so excited. And then I called one mama who was serving people porridge at that night. Nikamwambia, akisi unitie daktari na ndasi arama rojitina daktari. They came, katoto kangu wakakulia immediately because venye mtoto alitoka, mimi tu ndo nilimshika tu hivyo venye alikuwa. Wakakuja wakanisaidia, wakapanguza katoto kangu, and then goma hizi ado wakashika katoto kangu hivi, imagine like upside down cause hakakulia. Nikaona akiwa amekanyandua nini kofi moja ya dinner kakalia huko. And then alhamdulillah, I woke up, I took a good shower, and then they asked me wakati before niende shower kaniuliza, do you want us to dress your baby ama utamdress? Nikamwambia I'm doing this, mimi ndio nafanya hivi. I dressed my baby, nikaenda nikafanya shower, and then I went called this my muiru, and I told her, kama mama Kevin nishaza. Ananiambia asa muda siara kaka mahali. Nikamwambia mama Kevin nishapata mtoi, come and see. And that's how I got my baby. And akakuja akaona it's true, niko na katoi, and it's been hii story nikianza siwezi imaliza leo. And it's been 15 years later. 15 years later, like 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15. And I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of the mom I've become. And I'm so grateful 1,001 times to God for letting us see this day and for letting me be that mom. I have learned a lot on the course of the years. I've learned a lot, and I'm still learning how to raise this gentleman. And every day is a new thing, and every day is a learning day, because venye alikuwa jana sio venye amekuwa kesho. And of course now I don't have to treat him like a small boy anymore. He's a young gentleman, and I'm so grateful to God. So this is just part of my motherhood story, and I'm going to give you I'm going to do another video more about it. Now let me just get home and change, because I'm going to start to treat. Actually the whole of this week I've been treating myself like, oh yes mama, you've done this, we've done this, go get that what you want. So I'll just go take a little bit of nap, take shower, and go out for another treat. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't skip that advert. Continue subscribing. Please do stay with me. Asante, much love and God bless you. Asalama.